Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome to another episode of 30 Albums for 30 Years. I am your host, Jay Sweet, and today we will continue our discussion on Asian music. This is part 2 of a 3-part series, but this is a fun one. We will look at video game music and anime music. So let's get into this, the music of Asia, video game music, and anime music. So I'm sure many of you have played video games, and some of you probably play it way too much. And video game culture has now been around for decades. And one of the industry leaders is, of course, Nintendo. Nintendo is a Japanese company founded in 1889, believe it or not, in Kyoto, Japan. It was initially established as a playing card company and since evolved into one of the most influential and successful video game companies in the world. Nintendo has been a key player in the gaming industry, introducing iconic franchises such as Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, and many more. One of the most iconic and beloved franchises in video game history is, of course, the Super Mario franchise. The character Mario made his first appearance in the arcade game Donkey Kong in 1981, and originally he was known as Jumpman, and he wasn't a plumber, he was a carpenter, attempting to rescue his girlfriend from the giant ape known as Donkey Kong. This is 1985. The true breakthrough for Mario came with the release of his own game called Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985. The music of Super Mario Bros. Is widely regarded as some of the most iconic and recognizable in the history of video game music. Composed by Koji Kondo, the soundtrack has played a significant role in shaping the identity of the Super Mario series. Koji Kondo is a Japanese composer and sound director best known for his prolific and influential video game industry work. He was born in 1961 in Nagoya, Japan, and he had a pretty traditional musical education. He studied at the Osaka University of Arts, where he majored in music composition. He then joined Nintendo in 1984, where he began his career as a composer. His early work including creating music for various Nintendo games, but his breakthrough came with his work on the Super Mario Bros. Series. Now, Kondo's influence extends beyond his work at Nintendo. His contributions to video game music has inspired countless musicians and composers. His approach to crafting memorable melodies has left a lasting impact on the video game music industry. Okay, so let's put down that controller and take a listen to the Super Mario Bros. Theme from 1985. It may be the most famous piece of video game music ever. It was composed by Koji Kondo for 8-bit sound, played on a digital synthesizer, and it sounds like it was inspired by American ragtime music. Now, keep in mind that video game music has evolved over the years. So this early video game music sounds very rudimentary because it only allowed for this 8-bit sound. Meaning that there really wasn't a lot you can do in terms of arrangement and orchestration. So they did what they can with what they had, and you get something like this, the Super Mario Bros. Theme from 1985. I have actually never played this game, but people love this one. It's called The Legend of Zelda, released in 1986 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and Koji Kondo also wrote the music for this series. The game introduced players to the protagonist named Link and the land of Hyrule. The theme is a somewhat dark piece, which was again written for 8-bit sound and performed on a synthesizer. Let's check this one out. Another very popular video game series early on for Nintendo was the Final Fantasy series, the role-playing game that had people playing for hours on end. The Final Fantasy series is known for its outstanding music, composed primarily by Nobuo Uematsu. Uematsu was born in 1959 in Japan. He began his career as a musician and composer in the 1980s and gained prominence through his collaboration with a company known as Square, a video game development company. His early works included composing music for titles like King's Knight, 1986, and then, of course, Final Fantasy, beginning in 1987. His music has become synonymous with the series Final Fantasy, and it is celebrated for its emotional depth. One of the most recognizable pieces associated with Final Fantasy is the Final Fantasy main theme. And here I'm going to give you two versions, just so you can hear how this music, when properly orchestrated and arranged, really changes the entire landscape. Because, of course, originally it was pretty rudimentary because of the low fidelity of 8-bit sound. So here we will check out two versions of the Final Fantasy main theme. Let's check it out. Now let's check out the London Philharmonic, reinterpreting that same piece of video game music. Now let's move off of video game music. Of course, there's so many games, and the music really evolved, particularly since these early versions from the 1980s. But now let's talk about anime music. Anime is a style of animation that originated in Japan and has become popular worldwide. The word anime is derived from the English word animation, but is used in Japan to refer specifically to animated works regardless of any origin. Anime is known for its colorful artwork, vibrant characters, and fantastical themes, and it's produced in various formats including television series, films, web series, and video games. Themes include action, adventure, romance, science fiction, fantasy, and horror, and it often incorporates elements of Japanese culture, folklore, and mythology, but it can also explore universal themes and concepts that resonate with a global audience. One of the earliest anime series is Speed Racer, known as Mach Go 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 in Japan, and it's a classic. The series first aired in Japan in 1967 and was later dubbed and adapted for an English-speaking audience. It became one of the earliest anime series to gain popularity in the United States. Speed Racer follows the adventures of a young race car driver known as Speed Racer. Nobuyoshi Kashibe wrote the original theme to Speed Racer. The song reflects the energetic and adventurous spirit of the series, capturing the excitement of racing and the character of Speed Racer. The theme is campy and memorable. It's called Go, Speed Racer, Go. One of the most popular anime series to develop in the 1980s, 1984 to be exact, is called Dragon Ball. And it features the adventures of Goku, a young boy with a monkey's tail, as he embarks on a quest to find Dragon Balls. Now, I guess these are like magical orbs scattered throughout the world, and when gathered, they can summon a dragon capable of granting wishes. And there's some martial arts involved as well. Now, Dragon Ball Z ran from 1989 through 1996, and it's a direct sequel to the original series and one of the most iconic and widely known parts of the franchise. Shala Head Shala, written by Japanese singer Hironobu Kageyama, serves as the opening theme for the first 199 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and it is widely recognized as one of the most iconic anime theme songs. The song is energetic and remains a nostalgic and beloved piece of anime music. Musically, it's very highly synthesized and has some serious Western 1980s pop vibes. Shalahead Shala from the Dragon Ball Z series. Let's check it out. Cowboy Bebop is a highly acclaimed and influential Japanese anime series. It originally aired in 1998 and has since become a classic in the anime genre. The series is known for its unique blend of genres, including science fiction, pop noir, and Western themes, as well as its exceptional music, and it really is exceptional. The story is set in the year 2071, and it follows a group of bounty hunters known as cowboys. These cowboys travel throughout space in their spaceship known as the Bebop, and the Bebop crew takes on various bounty hunting missions. Tank, composed by Yoko Kanno and performed by the Seatbelts, is the opening theme for the anime series Cowboy Bebop. Their music of Cowboy Bebop, hence the name Bebop, is known for its jazz influences, and the song perfectly complements the stylish and genre-blending nature of the show. So let's check this one out. Cowboy Bebop, performed by the Seatbelts, 1998, and the song is called Tank. Another more recent anime series is called Demon Slayer. The series gained widespread acclaim for its compelling stories, well-developed characters, and stunning animation. Demon Slayer follows the story of Tanjiro Kamado, a young boy whose family is slaughtered by demons, and his sister Nezuko, who was turned into a demon. Determined to avenge his family and find a cure for his sister, Tanjiro joins the Demon Slayer Corporation, an organization dedicated to hunting demons and protecting humanity. We will check out the opening Demon Slayer theme, Gorenge, which is the first opening theme of Demon Slayer, Kamatsu no Yaba. It is performed by Lisa and became a massive hit. The song's intense vibe is characterized by a Western style of grunge and pop punk. So you'll hear really that grungy, heavy kind of music here. It's a great one. So check it out, Demon Slayer's opening theme. All right, my friends, there you have it. Our look at Japanese anime and video game music. Just a brief look, of course. But this music has become highly influential because people hear it all the time, because these things are very popular. So a lot of my students come in wanting to learn these themes, and I'm very happy to teach it to them because some of it's very musical. So join me next time where we finish out this series on Asian pop music. We're going to actually look at K-pop and J-pop and C-pop and all kinds of pop, and I hope you join me for that. So have a wonderful day. Let's keep this music alive, and I will speak to you soon. Peace.